Greetings, Taurus, and welcome to your divinely guided rune reading here for the week. Jumping in, getting your rune for the energetic past here. Right away, we have Manas. Manas is the rune of mankind, knowing what goes around comes around, where you stand in your relationship with identity, with labels, with like 3D attachment to things, especially like invisible strings attached to outcomes. But this is, if we examine this rune deeply here, we look at Wunjo and seeing another Wunjo. Okay, that's your clan flag, your joy, your bliss. Okay, finding another ones. Okay, so this incites the definition of other than. And in your energetic past here, this is looking for that clarity of that definition with Dagas here built into the rune. Dagas is that transmutation energy, that divine alchemy, that true transmutation, calling you to be very grounded in that, right? So this is a lot of either clarity or struggles with attachment to labels, restrictions, belief systems, patterns, addictions. Okay, so this is probably shaking some things up in your life as far as where you stand in your, as far as collectively or tribally, a little less with your inner self, but this is still, do I invite this energy into my life or do I defend it? Or were you challenged with this here, Taurus, or are you blessed with this additional joy? Now, the jury's still out on this, but take what resonates and leave what doesn't. This is interesting because this is very much like 3D kind of shakeups I see intuitively here. So in the now is Uruz, the ancient Aurochs, the ox rune. This is checking in with what is healthy, where your momentum is going. So this looks like a downward kind of a hill, a downward, well, not downward, but it's like running down a hill. When you get the momentum, you gain the speed as you're going down a hill. As you roll down a hill, drive down a hill, run down a hill, however you want to look at it, okay? Just making sure that each step is super grounded, because each next step is that much more important because you're gaining more speed and it's going by a lot more quickly. As we gain that clarity, it's going to seem like, yeah, been there, done that, seen this before. You can dismiss it just that quickly and it goes by just as fast. This is making sure right now you could be blessed or in the energies of examining of what is healthy for you, what is good to be around, not just what you eat or drink, but energetically, spiritually, mentally, right, emotionally. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, Taurus. This is your rune, though. This is the one that most closely resembles you. And with that, I just wanted to note that, because this is this is great with this irreversible rune in your near future. This is Gable. Gable is the rune of divine reciprocity, the balance of give and take. This is a lot like the Two of Cups or the Lover's card in tarot, where you have that balance of give and take, divine reciprocity between two energies. Not necessarily romantic, right? This could be a business partnership, family members, yourself, with your relationship with self, your relationship with divine source. But you're looking at this as a gift here. Either way you look at it, it is a gift. And it's a divine blessing. It's a divine gift for you here in your near future. So I think you're balancing some stuff out in this process. I see confusion. I see you gaining momentum into what is healthier for you, maybe leaving some aspects of this behind and stepping into that balance of energies, the balance of give and take. What is truly embodying what is meant for you in your life, what gifts really are in store for you. Let me know in the comments below how this resonates here for you, Taurus. In your influence right now, yeah, Rahel is staying in flow, in lockstep with divine source with, okay, so notice how I said this looks like Wunjo, the clan flag of success, facing another one up here. Now you're taking your clan flag of success here, this joy, this Wunjo, and you're following your joy. Now, this Wunjo grew a leg and it turned into Reho, right? You can kind of look at it that way, where this has one foot constantly moving forward in step with divine source. So you're constantly in flow. So this is that influence of maybe leaving a house, spouse, or career, leaving those stagnant energies, leaving those unhealthy energies, right? And following what resonates and being more in the now, being more in the moment rather than in your head, looking for that clarity rather than in the past, rather than in the future. You're gaining that momentum. This could be an actual rune of travel here for you as well. Now, I see these are both movement, but this is movement with momentum when you combine these two. So maybe a little slow going at first, especially with this as grounded and as fixed as things seemed to be before you started taking that initial step and then following the energies as they are right now. So if this reading resonates, consider a private session to explore your path, your energy, and the guidance of the runes more deeply. Each comment, share, or subscription helps this work reach more seekers like you who are looking for clarity and growth. Thank you all for showing up, for engaging, and for honoring your journey. Together, we are strengthened in this circle of awakening. So what's your advice, Taurus? Okay, we have Odin's rune. So this is the patch that covers Odin's eye. This is something that's hidden from you or something that you already know. We will get a rune of clarity from the Lapis Lazuli rune set here at the very end of the reading. So stay tuned for that, Taurus. We're going to look at your rune for the... Okay, right now, I wager to guess this is something that you already know. If it's something that's hidden from you after all this, then you haven't been being in the now with this, and you haven't been really gaining that clarity from your communication through like meditation, through whatever you do, like through your body work or prayer or song or movement or whatever it is that you do to check in with your health, okay? Wow, look at this. In your outcome, we have Wunjo 3 ways here. But then you finally have Wunjo in your outcome. You have that joy, that bliss, that clan flag of success after trial. That's when you plant this clan flag in the top of the hill and all those energies that you feel that are along with that, right? So how do you feel after you persevere, after you have shown up and done all the blood, sweat, and tears and moved along with these energies and improving your health and momentum, right? And showing up with your clan, doing this together with your clan, you feel all that bliss, transcendence, happiness, nirvana-ness, like exuberance, very happy, very joyful, right? So it looks like you're healing your health to reach your bliss, your happiness. And by doing that, by embodying this, you're attracting, I think, your partner. I think you're attracting, Taurus, your divine counterpart here, or that reciprocity of this energy. So when you're embodying this, you've been challenged a lot with these aspects, like who am I, where am I, okay? By being more present, being in the now, addressing your health, yeah, I see you gaining that gift here in your near future after this. I'm a moon sign Taurus, so this is speaking to me as well. As far as, well, I'm single, so I'm maybe hoping that, holding out for that divine reciprocity in the future. Okay, I almost got a rune of clarity from the runes that we were already using. And wow, we got Odin's rune again. This hardly ever happens on this channel, but just in case, I do have another set of runes. We're going to go with the Unikite runes.
So with this stacked up twice, Odin's rune stacked up twice here in your advice for the now, I don't think this is something as hidden from you as you think it is. I think this is telling you to trust divine source, to trust your path forward, to trust the release in the presence of showing up for yourself and for others in the now. Trust in improving your health and trust in yeah. I really think this is like trusting yourself. Yeah, in your rune of clarity from the Unikite, Gabo again. Yeah. Always remember when you were given something and always forget when you give something. Balance out that reciprocity in your life, that give and take. Are there any strings attached to what you give or take? Do you have healthy thoughts, healthy actions, healthy follow through? Do you express gratitude? All of those things to make sure that you are balancing out these energies in your life. Yes, it's nice to have the momentum, but that can distract us, okay? Now, that taking a step away from that can feel liberating, but make sure you're staying present and balanced in your give and take energies. With this, you find that sweet release and your embodiment of your bliss, your joy, right? And when you do this, you are already manifesting like this divine partnership, either with yourself, with divine source, with your significant other, or maybe with a family member. Okay, you're maybe giving of yourself more freely with less strings attached here in the future, Taurus, and maybe even receiving with a lot less reserve or apprehension and looking for, okay, what's the catch? Okay, let me know in the comments below how this all resonates here for you, Taurus. We're going to get a card of clarity now from the Soul's Journey Oracle deck. These are messages straight from Source, straight from Divine, directly to your source, or excuse me, yeah, directly to your source, directly to your spirit, directly to your soul divine. Please show us clearly what message of clarity does Taurus need to hear for this week's Divinely Guided Rune reading. Okay, one card of clarity, please. We were really close on one. Okay. Thank you. Purpose, yeah, it says, I know what I am here to do. See, that whole Odin's rune twice, you know what you're here to do, Taurus. You know you're showing up, finally embodying yourself. I would say one other rune that we could have used probably for a little more clarity in this reading might have been Salido for more maybe authenticity, but less stubbornness, Taurus, and more grounding, more being now. All right, so let's look at the card of purpose and read a little bit more about it. Again, at the bottom of the card, it says, I know what I am here to do. You already know what you're here to do. You're already here for this. You have chosen to reincarnate on Earth for one major goal, Taurus, to express love in all that you do. The obstacles of this physical dimension can distract you from that goal, and it's easy to lose your way. Life on Earth is full of obligations that require your conscious attention, but that doesn't mean you can't infuse all of your decisions with caring and compassion. Your purpose in life is not your career, rather, your career is guided by your purpose. What activities speak to your soul? What brings you joy? That is the direction your soul is calling you toward to best convey your own unique expression of love and make the contribution to the world. If you're not happy with your current circumstances, Taurus, then that is your soul telling you that there's a better way to manifest your own distinct gifts. Listen to your intuition. It is your connection to spirit and the voice of your soul. Namaste. Have a blessed and abundant day.